Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Victoria-Monique and I am here to help you remember how the game of life is played. Today I want to speak about financial freedom, wealth, richness, abundance, freedom in general, because for me, financial freedom and freedom, they are intertwined. I recently realized that I have had financial freedom already for a couple of years, but I didn't realize it. And now I have an even greater amount of money that it is finite, but it isn't. I don't want to get into that because that's more of a philosophical discussion and a more of you can never run out of anything because it comes from you. Everything that I have, everything that you have, comes from and through you. It's not anyone that gives it to you but you. So I'm not going to get into that discussion. But so the amount that I have is huge. And I'm like, wait a minute, I created this. And I can tell you what led up to me having this amount. But then that's the backstory and that's the bridge of incidents. And the bridge of incidents is different for everyone. What matters is that I am there, and what matters is how can you get there too, if you so wish to. But first, I want to discuss, because it's really easy how to get there. First, I want to discuss what is abundance and richness and financial freedom to me. So I'm watching other YouTubers that some I find really inspiring, some I find annoying, to be honest. Some I find, I'm like, don't know, dude, or do that. And so just like everyone, I have ideas and judgment about anything and everything, also about myself. And I have seen and listened, and what I have noticed, most of the people that have financial freedom for themselves, they are really happy with all the things that they've acquired. They have, let's say, $1 million mansion. They have a really expensive car. They have $1 million business. They have designer clothes. They have all of these things. To me, these things aren't important. I wouldn't mind living in a really beautiful house at the ocean, and it's definitely where I'm going to go at one point. I'm at another iteration of my financial freedom than these people are. So then, what is financial freedom to me and what is it to you? You have to figure out what it is to you and don't bar yourself, right? Now that I have the financial freedom to do actually whatever I want, I can do whatever I want for at least a couple of years. And I don't feel drawn to buy a car at all. I don't feel drawn to look for the most beautiful apartment at all. I don't feel drawn to buy designer clothes at all because they don't make me feel wealthy and rich and abundant. What does make me feel wealthy, rich, and abundant? To get up whenever I want to not have to do A, B, C, or D because I need money and so I'm going to do something that I don't like just to get money. For me, that's financial freedom. I love to buy exercise gear. I love to go to the gym. I love to buy jewelry. I almost have only golden jewelry. Some are plated, and usually that's then a gift or it's something, an item that I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I'm okay with this for a while, but at one point I know I'm not gonna like it anymore. that's what I really value, like really golden, real golden things. What else do I value? I value traveling to beautiful places and discovering the surroundings and the people there and live there for a period of time and getting to know new people. What else is abundance to me? Going out for dinner somewhere and treating a friend, going out for dinner somewhere and get treated. Um, I like to be able to, after my workout, go have a drink wherever I want every day if I want to. And with a drink, I don't mean alcohol. Not that it's important, but I mean just a delicious drink like decaf something or whatever. Make a drink up. I love to buy little beautiful journals, pencils. That is abundance and richness to me. I love to go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go, and I have to be able to work out there. And I want to stay at places that I feel good. So I'm never going to, if I go travel, I'm never going to book like a super shabby place to where I sleep and that looks run down ever to save money. Never. But what I also won't do is go to the highest end hotel. I won't, not yet. I'm not there yet. It doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel comfortable to me. It doesn't feel luxurious and abundant to me. I'm somewhere else. And I'm not really sure if it is because I don't feel completely financially free, or it is just not something that I value. That is something that I'm not really sure about, and it's not important to me at this point anyway, because there are other things that are important to me. And I'm getting to know myself more and more and more. And that is actually the invitation for you too. Because how can you create financial freedom or abundance for yourself if you don't know how it looks? So to the people that I was talking about before, they know what it looks like to them. They know that it's $1 million mansion. They know that it's let's say a Tesla. I think a Tesla is one of the, or Porsche. It's not interesting to me, but it's interesting to them. So they knew how to get it. So now, what did I do? And it's really weird to me because nothing has changed and everything has changed. I mean, no angels came down with trumpets and said, "This is it, you're here." It was just a realization all of a sudden while I was doing what I'm always doing, and I thought, holy shit, I'm there. I did it. And I have been doing it for a while. Yeah. In any case. So what did I do and what am I doing? And also, I was listening yesterday to a Jim Rohn talk. I want to say Jim Rohn he's inspirational. I'm not sure if he's still alive, so I'm just going to say he's inspirational. And there are a lot of limiting beliefs in his talks as well. One of them, for instance, is protect your whatever it is that you're growing because people will try to take it from you. Well, no, that's not my belief. My belief is that what's mine is mine and will always be mine and comes from me and through me. And no one is a threat to that whatsoever. No one. So it's up to you what you want to believe. Another thing that he said that I do so absolutely love, and I'm paraphrasing it, is if you want to change your life, if you want to change your financial situation, if you want to change anything, you have to change yourself. And personal development is the way to do it. You should always work on you, and that's how you change anything in your life. Your relationships, your financial abundance, where you live, how you live, what you have, what you don't. Everything comes from you and through you. And personal development, it is, to me, it's more like getting to know you and covering all of the layers that are not you, because you're you. You've always been you. You've just taken on shit that's so not you, and it's fine. I mean, it's part of the game of life. And now you're ready to take off, to peel off yet another layer. So what did I do, and what can you do? Like, what do I advise you to do? I am always taking time for me and what I'm focused on for the next 12 months. Yeah. All of a sudden I thought, what is that, 12 years now? For the next 12 months. I am always meditating. I always take time in the morning and in the evening to center myself, to breathe, to get calm, and to feel me. Who am I? Who's the real me? Mark Divine calls this the witness, because you have the personality, that's Bashar terms, you have the personality, and the personality is like, I need to do stuff. Some people call it ego. I don't like to use the word ego because ego has a bad reputation, and I don't believe that the ego is bad at all. We need the ego. So I like to use personality. And Sarah Landon calls it, Sarah Landon and the Council, or no, Sarah Landon, the Council is who she channels. She calls it my human. So personality, human, you can use ego, whatever, I don't like to use it. So that I can hear my witness, and that I'm not leading from my personality, because my personality, I love her to bits, but she doesn't see the whole picture, and my witness does. Witness, higher self, does, inner being, and that's who I want to guide me. And when I'm still, when I meditate, when I take time out, and when I focus on my 12-month goals, then I have a wonderful day, and all the days strung together are my life experience. So from my calmness, I can easily create what it is that I want, because the ships, the goals, come in over a calm sea. And this goes to show I had no idea that I had already arrived. The ship came in over a calm sea, and I was just busy doing life, and all of a sudden I had this realization, and I was like, fuck, oh, I don't feel any different. I feel the same, because I already have been cultivating that sense of freedom and peace. And that's actually because feeling is the secret, right? The sense of peace to me means I have financial freedom. I have freedom to do what I want when I want it. Being frantic and panicky means, oh my God, something is wrong. I need something, whatever that something is, right? It can be whatever. It can be money, it can be love, it can be friendships, it can be housing. Panic creates more to panic about. Calm and ease creates all the things that give you calm and ease, that give me calm and ease. That's different for everyone. So that's my tip for you, my $1 million tip. And lastly, I want to read to you from Neville. I randomly opened it, and it seems like it's pretty long. No, I'm going to do another one. I wanted to do the Scale of Being, chapter 4 from Seed Time and Harvest, but guess what I now land on? Chapter 5 is called The Game of Life. So obviously I'm going to do that. And first I'm going to take a sip of my delicious drink. In case you are wondering, it is spirulina powder, oat milk, water, and a date in a blender. Chapter 5, The Game of Life. From Seed Time and Harvest. I can easier teach 20 what were good to be done than be one of the 20 to follow mine own teaching. Shakespeare. That's a nice belief to have, Shakespeare. With this confession of my mind, I will now teach you how to play the game of life. Life is a game, and like all games, it has its aims and its rules. In the little games that men concoct, such as cricket, tennis, baseball, football, and so on, the rules may be changed from time to time. After the changes are agreed upon, men must learn the new rules and play the game within the framework of the accepted rules. However, in the game of life, the rules cannot be changed or broken. Only within the framework of its universal and everlastingly fixed rules can the game of life be played. The game of life is played on the playing field of the mind. In playing a game, the first thing we ask is, what is its aim and purpose? And the second, what are the governing rules of the game? In the game of life, our chief aim is towards increasing awareness, an awareness of things of greater significance, and our second aim is towards achieving our goals, realizing our desires. As to our desires, the rules reach only so far as to indicate the way in which we should go to realize them, but the desires themselves must be the individual's own concern. The rules governing the game of life are simple, but it takes a lifetime of practice to use them wisely. Here is one of the rules. As he, she thinketh in their heart, so are they. Actually, it says this. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. But I also want to add, as she thinketh in her heart, so is she. Thinking is usually believed to be a function entirely untrammeled and free, without any rules to constrain it, but that is not true. Thinking moves by its own processes in a bounded territory with definite paths and patterns. Thinking follows the tracks laid down in one's inner conversations. So I want to interject here for a second. Your inner conversations are frantic and panicky when your state of being, when your breathing is frantic and panicky. There's just no other way. And that's why box breathing is such a good thing. I made a video about it and I explained why it's so important. I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. I will see if I can look it up for you. If I forget, then you will find out in another way if you need to. So box breathing, being calm, being peaceful, gets you calm and peaceful thoughts. Because calm and peaceful is a state of mind, and from calm and peaceful, it actually also breeds confidence, in my opinion. And calm and peaceful and confident creates more to feel and be calm and peaceful and confident about. All of us can realize our objectives by the wise use of mind and speech. And I would like to add body and breath. Most of us are totally unaware of the mental activity which goes on within us. But to play the game of life successfully, We must become aware of our every mental activity, for this activity, in the form of inner conversations, is the cause of the outer phenomena of our life. Every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. The law of the word cannot be broken. A bone of him shall not be broken. The law of the word never overlooks an inner word, nor makes the smallest allowance for our ignorance of its power. It fashions life about us as we, by our inner conversations, fashion life within ourselves. This is done to reveal to us our position on the playing field of life. There is no opponent in the game of life. What I said before, right, about the Jim Rohn videos. There's nothing to change but self. So there are no people that take stuff away from you. They can't. Only if you believe and allow them to do. Because believing that they can is the same as allowing people to do that. And if you're like, no way, my life, my rules, fuck off, then that's the truth. There's no opponent in the game of life. There's only the goal. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. If you want to read the whole thing, it's chapter 5, The Game of Life, Seed Time and Harvest. And I want to end with this. Neville spoke a lot about, and everyone speaks a lot about, thoughts and words and states. Me too. But what I realize more and more and more is that it actually all begins, in my opinion, with the breath. The breath is what keeps you alive in physical form. It determines your whole physicality. Without your breath, you won't be here. You're not here. Without your breath, you're not here. Period. So learn how to control your breath, and you can learn how to control your life. That's it. It's seriously not that hard. It's seriously easy. Everyone can learn how to control their breathing. When you breathe calm, your body becomes calm. Your mind, actually all is mind. So let's say your head, your brain, your thoughts can become calm. It all starts with the breath. I will get into this more in other videos. For now, I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. And if you're still watching, I know that this is helpful for you. I wish you so much abundance, dude. So much richness, so much freedom, and everything that you wish for yourself, and so much more. See you in the next. Peace.